Okay guys, so in this match you're going to be seeing the Escape Velocity SMG. I've gotten quite a few rolls of this gun, dismantled many of them because it never had accurized rounds. What I really realized was it's the scope that makes a difference. So mine has the Model 8 red scope, it has a medium zoom, so it makes it a lot more consistent over that short medium range. You'll see me using that a lot along with the Graviton Lance. It's a 6v6 clash gameplay on Cauldron with about 40 defeats.
Clash. Execute all targets and make sure you're still standing when the dust settles.
Starting things off, I'm going to push towards the bridge. Do not jump to the top unless you're trying to commit suicide. I'm going to stay near the bottom and leverage the cover from the bridge. I do get a few shots off on the guy, but he runs away. Now, keeping my distance with the Graviton Lance, be mindful that it's more of a scout rifle. I see a bunch of people over there, tagging them with my nade. Now this guy pushes in. I'm leveraging my cover and at the same time keeping my distance because this is an SMG. And as you can see, took down 3 guys just like that. So I'm pushing in now because I see a couple pings on the radar. I'm going to engage this guy over here with some pretty crappy aim with my SMG. The idea was to try and hip fire and just keep my distance and moving backwards. That way he can't aid me with his shotgun. Now I see a few more pings on the radar in that room. I'm not going to engage fully in there because I do have an SMG. If there's a guy in there with a shotgun, I'm screwed. So again, I'm just keeping my distance. I do have my nade back, so I'm going to throw it in, get a nice little kill over there. Now I notice on my radar that there's enemies around me, but none of my teammates are there. So I'm just backing up towards my teammates. That way I could get some backup from them. Now I'm just going to try to hold these 2 doorways with my Graviton Lance. I'm with my teammates over here. So I'm just going to keep ADSing within these doorways. I'm going to pop my rift in case somebody tries to ape or if somebody gets a few shots off on me. Nobody's pushing in yet, so I'm just waiting patiently with my teammates, getting some shots off on my opponents here. I'm going to push forward just a little bit and throw my melee and then just pull out my SMG so I can get some shots off from close. There's a couple guys over here. I'm going to take some cover. I'm going to re-engage again and throw my nade to weaken them. I do get one guy, but I'm not going to push in on the second guy because there's a lot of radar pings in that room. It's kind of like unfamiliar territory, so I'm just waiting for my teammates. Now I do notice that there's somebody behind me. Try to put a few shots on him, and I'm going to circle around from the left side. Now that I'm in this room, I just realized the big mistake that I made. All my teammates are outside, so naturally what that means is my opponents are going to be spawning in this area. And as you can see, I got stuck behind that pillar and I couldn't really do much. Now that I've respawned, I'm just scanning my radar quickly. I see that there's somebody on the radar on the right side. I'm going to engage him with my Graviton Lance. It would have probably been better off with my SMG, but that's okay. I got the kill. Again, scanning my radar, see somebody on the right side. Did a bit of a risky move activating my super over here because he could have just gone into cover. Now, again, I'm engaging a second guy. I'm really weak, so I'm just backing up in case a nade hits me. Now that I've got my health back, I'm going to push back in and just put some shots on these guys. Watch how I use the cover. You know, peek shooting is the best strategy with this Graviton Lance because it's kind of like a scout rifle. Try not to put yourself too much in the open and leverage your cover the best that you can. Again, I'm just following my teammates now. I see a little ping on the radar. There's a guy all by himself over here, so we get the team shots and the kill. Now, what we're going to do is just push forward a little bit. I'm going to go into this building, and obviously our opponents are going to be on the opposite side. There's a guardian there on the top. I'm not going to push right away, but I waited for him to engage so that I can get him with my SMG. It was just more of a cautious move because I have an SMG and he may have a shotgun. So that's kind of how you got to play with SMGs. Be a little bit cautious, keep your distance, and kind of like bait them in. Now there's a couple guardians in front of me, a guardian behind me. Just make sure that you keep moving. Never stay put in one place because if you stay put, then people will pick you off pretty easily. I put a few shots on this guy. I was actually just planning to throw my melee to try to get that perpendicular tracking, but luckily for me, he actually jumped up and I just got the melee kill. Now again, I'm pushing back to their zone. As you can see, we're in the right side corner, so they should be spawning in over there. There's a guy in the open, so I get the kill with my super. Kind of wish I kept it active because I would have gotten the second guy over here, but at least I was able to retain as much super energy as possible. Now that I respawn, I'm just going to push towards my teammates. I see a bunch of them over there. There is somebody on the radar, so we're going to try to team shoot this guy. I get the nice little kill here with my SMG. As you can see, it's quite consistent within that short range. I got a nice little cleanup here with the Graviton Lance. Now checking the radar again, seems to be somebody in the building over there. I'm going to push forward there with my teammates. Now watch how I push in with my teammates over here. I'm the one staying back because I got that long range pulse rifle. I'm letting them be the aggressor and I'm just putting some shots on from far to make it an easier time for them. I noticed that there's another guy here on the radar. Actually, there's a bunch of them. I was thinking that this guy on the left was actually going to push in. He didn't, so there's a guy here at the bottom of the stairs jumping up. I get him with my SMG. Now again, scanning my radar, see a guy on the left side throwing a nade. Finish him off with the SMG. There's another one pushing in a building from the left doorway. He pushes back, so I just try to be a bit aggressive with him because I thought he might not expect it. Now there's another guy pushing in over here. I do end up getting the kill, but I wasn't really anticipating that solar nade, so I ended up burning out. Now that I've respawned, I'm at the bottom of the stairs. I'm going to push towards my teammates. I see a bunch of them over there. I think there's a Night Stalker there too, so he's going to kill a couple guys here. So now I'm all by myself, circled by enemies. I'm planning my attack with my Chaos Reach. I get a couple guys, hoping that third guy actually pushes out, but he doesn't. So I was forced kind of to deactivate, and then he gets a nice little knife kill on me. I really wasn't expecting that either. It would have been pretty cool if I got the third guy with the SMG though. Now I do spawn in near my teammates, so that's a good thing. I see a ping on the radar, so I'm going to put a shot on this guy with my Graviton Lance and get the kill. There's a second guy on the right side. He put some shots on me, so I start sprinting and crouching just to dodge his shots and then shoot him with the SMG at the same time. There's another guy here on the right side. Here's another situation where I would have been better off with the SMG, but that's okay. I do kill him, and then I kill the guy in the middle. Still, there's some pings on the radar, so I'm going to throw my nade in hopes of weakening somebody, put a few shots off. Unfortunately, they weaken me, so I'm going to activate my rift, get my health back, and then re-engage. Now I get the nice little kill on this guardian. I'm going to push forward. I engage this guardian, but notice how I'm constantly strafing against him. I'm not just staying put. Because I have a scout rifle, pulse rifle, I gotta keep dodging their shots. I'm predicting that they're going to be in the corner, and they actually are. So I'm going to push forward with my teammates. There's one guardian over here who actually jumps forward. I put some hip fire shots just to be a bit mobile, and then kill him with my melee. Now there's a few guardians over there. I'm going to put a couple shots, but then retreat because there seems to be too many. I wanted to just get back to my teammates so that we can team shoot together. I do engage this one guy, but he disappears like all hunters do. And now there's going to be a Night Stalker right in the middle. He's going to activate his super. I'm not going to stick around to that. I'm backing away. I do have my super here. I don't want to use it though. The problem is that there's so much cover over there that if I actually activate the super, anybody can just dip back into the cover, and it's going to be pretty much wasted. I really want to just bait somebody towards me and then activate it. There really isn't anybody to activate it on right now, but there's somebody near the center room, so I'm going to push towards that, waiting for somebody to engage on me, but it seems to be they're all running away. Now I push into this room because there are some pings on the radar, and that's where I have the opportunity to activate the super. I get 2 nice kills over here. Now another ping on the radar right in the front, so I'm going to try to engage this guy. He seems to be behind all of this cover, so I'm just keeping my distance as usual with my SMG. He pushes forward with his shotgun, and you see that's how you use an SMG. Keep your distance. They're going to ape you and they're going to get punished for it. Now the match is almost finished. There's only 5 more kills left for the win. I'm going to go underneath the bridge here. I see somebody on the radar in the building, so I'm going to try to sneak in through the right side. Now this guy, I don't really know what he was doing. He was like backing up through the doorway, so I got the kill on him. There's 2 more for the win. I tried to get 1 more, but I didn't get enough time to do that. So that's the victory. I hope you guys enjoyed this match with the Escape Velocity SMG. Again, like I dismantled so many of them because they all had some low range stats. I quickly realized after this match, it's really that medium zoom scope that makes a difference. So if you get one with a Model 8 red, definitely keep it. The other thing that I really liked was that hipfire perk. It does make a difference. I know Bungie recently buffed it, so if you have one like that, hold on to it. So now you guys are going to see the raw gameplay without my commentary and all the sounds amplified so that you can hear the footsteps. Have a good one.
Clash. Execute all targets, and make sure you're still standing when the dust settles. Triple down! Ikora would be proud of you, Warlock. as one. I love it. Call the Praxic Order, call the Thanatonauts, the Jinsen Scribes, call everyone so they can witness you. Keep this up and the battle is yours. Ikora would be proud of you, Warlock. After another. You're breaking them. Only 5 minutes left. Double down. Fire team that fights together, stays together. Double down. There's is amazing! Together as one. I love it. Three minutes. Hold strong, and this battle is yours. 2 for 1. I could not ask for a better victory. You trampled them. I love it.